Welcome back, guys. Guess what? We are joined by yet another fabulous girlfriend. Honey, we are taking this girlfriend Saturday night in shit to the next level. We are still talking about relationships and online dating and offline dating and just dating in general. So we are joined by my good girlfriend, Candace. I'm so excited. I love it when she comes by. She's so cool, down to earth, and business savvy. And we're going to cheers, and I'm going to welcome my girlfriend, Candy. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure when you come by. Always.
Ooh, I can't wait to have a wonderful conversation about some great topics.
Honey, we're going to get right into it. We are talking about, Kelly and I have been talking about dating. What have we talked about? We've talked about online dating.
Online dating.
We talked about your first boyfriend. Oh, yeah, that's where we left off. Interracial dating, right?
Yes, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
And I think that definitely it's something, like, if you're stuck, that should be explored. Like, you know, if you're just, like, stuck in the wrong relationships, I think that it's good. Like, I'm personally attracted to Indian guys and Asian guys, and this has been, like, kind of a weird thing. I mean, you know, because a lot of my girlfriends don't do that, but I am. So.
Yeah. How long have you had this attraction for Asian and Indian guys? And your first boyfriend was African American.
Yeah.
And you're now attracted to Asian guys
Well,
and
I dated
Indian
an
guys.
Asian, like he was half Asian. I dated someone before, so it's not like it's a new thing, but it's just I haven't done it in a long time.
Okay.
So I think that it'll be good to explore. And Indian guys, you know, they're just like
Really?
yeah, for sure. Like they're super productive, super motivated. Like I think they're sexy, and you know they're very dedicated to religion and family and that kind of thing. So why not?
I don't see a problem with it. I really think it's fantastic that you're so open to dating outside of your race.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm not the only one sitting here that's open to dating outside of your race. Okay, great.
Definitely.
How about you, Candy? Would you ever date outside of your race?
Absolutely.
Have you ever?
No. I
But you're
also
open.
have not dated many people, just in general. But I am open to it. Absolutely.
Do you find other races attractive? Have you seen, like, oh my God, this Asian guy is so fantastic, he's so gorgeous, or this white guy is so? Have you been attracted to other races?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I
cool.
went to, it started back when I was in high school. I was attracted to an Asian guy. He was super athletic.
Okay.
Had a great build.
Oh.
But he had a girlfriend like all 4 years. I was like, wow.
Were you like, dump that bitch and get it on with me? Do you see me?
4 years.
Well, no, but if it had been after high school, I probably would have felt that way. But in high school, I kind of was like not paying attention to that type of stuff. What was wrong with me? I didn't do anything in high school, actually. But that's probably also why years later, I have not dated as many people as I should have. And I have not experienced interracial dating.
That's interesting though. You like an Asian guy too, because I feel like
I know, you guys got that one up
He
on
was
me.
so cute.
Yeah.
He was so
Yeah.
cute.
Was he tall?
No, he actually was not. Well, he was tall to me, but he was not tall. He was
No.
probably maybe 5'6" or something.
Huh.
So he wasn't tall at all, but
You
he
should
was
totally explore that again.
super.
then. You should. I'm
Go
serious.
find him on Facebook.
She's
or
the
something.
Asian dating pusher.
I guess so.
She's like, girlfriends, you don't know what you're missing, an Asian guy.
Because I feel like it's in, you know, and it's just not a lot of people that are attracted to that, unfortunately.
Right.
So, but there's a lot of good guys, you know, and if you are attracted to it, that's different. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. I've thought about dating an Asian guy a lot, though. Because I've been in situations where I see Asian men with black women. I was actually at the car dealership. This was maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And I was taking my car in to get my tires fixed. And a guy was there with a younger black woman. An Asian guy was there with a younger black woman. And she was just being so, like, demanding of stuff. And because we were sitting in a waiting area, so they're having a whole conversation. She's talking. She was just being very demanding. She was asking him. She was searching for stuff on her phone, asking him to buy her stuff. and all types of stuff. And he was just like totally down for it. And I was just kind of thinking like, oh my God, I would not put you through that.
Yeah, right.
I'm a better choice than her.
Yes, but it was just interesting to see that because I had never really saw an Asian man interacting with a black woman that was his girl like that. It was just something totally new for me to see, and I was just like, wow. Okay.
You know what? I agree with that. That's very interesting because when I do see Asian men with with another race, it's usually white women.
Yes, that's
and
true.
then I met a guy. I was at this event at Tao. We were just talking about Tao.
Oh, nice.
I was at a neighborhood community event that they had for the people in this area, and we were celebrating over there at Tao. And I met this guy. He was a cute white guy, and he was only, not that I was interested in him like that, but I'm just saying we were all talking, and one of the things he mentioned was that he is so digging Asian women right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think that's kind of a thing.
It's a thing. It is a thing
Yeah.
happening. It is a thing.
It is.
Little and, you know, I think that's part of it. It's petite and
Right.
the just look is very exotic, you know.
That is true. That is true. Do you even have time for dates? Like, you're so busy.
That's the problem right now. I hate to say that my ultimate goal is to get to the point where I can go on a date or I have time to deal with somebody in dating, because it seems to just be time consuming and stressful right now. That's my goal.
That's a good
my
goal.
to
That's
be
your
able to
good. That's
go
a
on
good goal.
like dates and
Yeah.
entertain people, because I don't have time right now. So if I meet somebody and they do something wrong, I instantly block them.
Wow.
And it
Damn,
happens
girl.
all the time. Yeah.
How are you
One
meeting
thing.
guys? How are you meeting guys? We were talking about how
Yeah, but
we've
that's
met
probably
guys
like
online.
one thing you never want to see ever again. You know, like obnoxious or like annoying in some way.
Yeah.
Like too much.
You know, in my experience, you have to give guys some leeway because they are annoying in a sense with a lot of different things.
Yes.
So let me just give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
You asked, how do I meet guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
The last guy that I blocked, I met him at a toy
The last
drive.
guy that I blocked. You just blocking dudes.
Yeah.
You guys hear that?
All
She's
the
the
time.
blocker. So if you are not
real
up to
quick.
par.
Yeah.
Real quick. Just because I don't have time for it. If I had time, maybe I would entertain it, but right now it's just like, no. I met him at a toy drive, and he told me that his family owned the place or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't care, but anyway,
Yeah.
we exchanged numbers because we were talking about our nonprofit organizations. He also told me he had a nonprofit. I have a nonprofit. It was like, okay, hey. So it wasn't even under the assumption that we were about to try to date or anything like that. We just started talking.
It's just basic networking.
Yeah, and so it led to him inviting me back out to that same place. He said, hey, come back out. You know, I got you, blah, blah, blah. And I was telling him, like, no, I don't go out. I don't like going out. I don't feel like driving all the way over there. Like, I just...
Is it really that you don't like going out? You just don't have time, or do you not like going out
I don't
too?
really like going to clubs. He was inviting
Oh,
me
I
to
hate
a club.
club. Oh,
Yeah.
no, ma'am, no,
And
ma'am.
so I told him, I said, well, I don't usually go to clubs unless, you know, we have bottle service or something, because I don't like standing up in clubs. It's
And
just not
standing out in
something
that
I wanna
long
do.
ass line.
Or
I'm
in line.
never doing that.
It was a toy drive, so it was wintertime because it was right before Christmas. So I had explained all of this to him, and he was like, well, don't worry. He's like, I told you, you know, me and my family, we own the club. You won't have to stand in line. We got bottle service, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, fine. Because I was already driving across town to go do it. It was late. So I'm like, okay, I'll come. And he was like, well, do you want me to come pick you up and take you? So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, he's, you know, a nice guy. He's making an
that's
effort.
nice.
I told him no, because I don't like people to come pick me up.
Right, I want to go on
So
I
I
want to
wanna
go.
leave him alone. Exactly. So I just said, I'll meet you there. Make a
Now,
long story short,
why do you feel that way?
that I don't like guys coming to pick me up. Well, I didn't
Is
know
it-
him.
Okay, very good. Very
Yeah,
good.
that's literally
that
the only
goes back
reason
to
why.
being safe. Remember when I was talking about being safe on my
Right.
date? Was very good. I just
And
wanted to
I'm
hear
all
what your
about being
answer would be.
safe. I didn't know him.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you had to
So-
block him, so probably it was a good move.
Right? So I go down there. I pay to park, $20. I get out, and I'm steady calling him. He's answering the phone like, hey, okay, it's cool. Just come up. I got you. So I pay the $20. I get up. I get out. It's a long line wrapped around the corner.
Ugh.
I'm calling him. He's not picking up the phone. I go up to the front door, I ask for him, they're like, I don't know who that is.
Oh
And
my
they're
God.
like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, he's in the back or something. I'm steady calling him. He's not picking up the phone. So he finally picks up the phone and he's like, hey, I'm about to come get you.
Boy, bye.
He never came.
What?
So I'm out there like 15 or 20 minutes in the cold. I should have been left, but I try to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
So anyway, I go get my car. Of course, they wouldn't give me my $20 back, so I'm like, okay, fine. So he calls me, and he's like, yeah, I'm sorry. It's a really big party tonight, so I'm sorry I couldn't let you in. But don't worry, I'll make it up to you. I got you. I was like, all right, okay.
Yeah, Venmo me
I don't
right
argue
now.
with people.
Okay, right.
I'm not an argumentative person.
I like your style. Kelly said, Venmo me right now.
Exactly.
Cash app, quick pay me right
That's
now.
what I should have told.
Because, like, how do you make that up? How do you make it up to me?
Yeah,
I don't
another
know.
disaster.
Another disaster.
I just hit the block button because
Yeah, enough is enough.
that was it.
Aw,
Exactly.
that sucks. See,
Like-
that's why you're not making time for it too. Because you go through
Exactly.
stuff like that and you don't want to do it again.
I don't want to do it again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And it was like in that case, I can't even say like, oh, well, you just talked to the wrong people, because it just started off as him talking about his organization, me talking about my organization.
Which
like,
is
oh,
even
hey, you want to
weirder.
hang out, right? And then he turned out to be like an idiot. So I was like, okay.
Absolutely.
So now I'm just like, I don't think I have time for that.
I think that they have. I keep talking to my girlfriend about doing this, and we talked about it for like a year and haven't done it. But they have, what is it, Tinder group dates? So you go out with your girl and then a couple of guys. So like if it sucks, you're still out
your
with your
girl.
girl.
That's interesting.
Oh.
You know, it'd be fun, right?
That would be
Okay.
fun.
I think so.
Okay.
I never got into Tinder. We were talking about before you came about online dating and the site that I actually liked Match.com. Like, I don't want to be on any site that you are looking to have sex with me
Yeah.
That's
before
what Tinder
prematurely.
is?
Here in the
Before
city, it's,
prematurely, I'm not up for it, but that's what I hear.
Okay.
Like, or no, you know what I'm thinking? Yeah, Tinder, but then what's that other one?
Swipe
Fish, something,
Plenty
fish.
of, I don't know.
Plenty of
is
Fish.
the name of it.
Isn't that one where people are just hooking? Like, I don't want to
it's
be with a dude who only wants to
like-
hook up.
I don't know. It's like a
I'm not interested.
app from the 80s or something. It's really a lot of stuff going on with it.
It's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's
with
not
it.
like simple, you know. It's just
I
like
see what you're
too
saying.
many pieces of information.
Intuitive. Gotcha.
Right.
But I think the group thing would be fun.
I
right?
think it would be.
Fun?
I think it would
Wouldn't
be.
it?
I think it
It's
would
like,
be.
It sounds fun.
You know,
Yeah, that would be fun.
I would do that.
I mean, because at least if you're with your girlfriend and the date, like, so let me just picture this. Man, dating has come.
I know, right?
I am so ancient because that's how they're dating online. And I felt like I was the
just like
online dating queen because I love online dating. But that's what they're doing now. It's been so
It's
long.
an option, at least. Yeah.
Wow. So what happens? You go out with the potential date, and you have your girlfriend, and he brings his best friend or a guy friend.
I don't really how it works, but like, I think that you show who your friends are on your system or whatever. How Facebook probably links it.
Yeah,
Tinder's
yeah.
Facebook related. So then
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've never
so
even been
it
on
shows
it.
that, and then it shows like that his friends, and then you guys connect like that. So it's not just like
Okay.
my buddy's gonna be with me. Like you know each other too.
So is it kind of
So it's
like
fun.
both
It's like-
people
sounds
are
so
checking
fun.
out? So is it kind of like, okay, for example, you go out with this potential person that you've been talking to online. You bring your girlfriend. You see who he's bringing. So now he's like, yeah, I'm interested in her. No, I want that friend. Why don't you bring that friend? Or is it like you bring whomever you
I
want to
think
bring?
it's like you both like. Your friends have to be on the dating site.
So it's like a double
actively
date,
look-
really.
Yeah.
Oh, that softens the blow. That kind of
Totally.
that kind of warms things up. I mean, like I
Yeah.
could see how that could be.
Right, and you can just be like,
Yeah.
bye. They can go still have fun. You can still go have fun, or you can just part after a cocktail
Right.
somewhere.
That's
It's not
cool.
like.
But I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess, dating has come a long way. But I actually like just being with that one person, getting to know. Because, I mean, when I was online dating, I was just, okay, I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have
Yeah.
time to, I need your attention.
yeah.
I don't need your mama here, your baby calling.
Yeah, but it usually doesn't work.
No,
It's
ma'am.
not- I mean, maybe it worked for you, but like in
Yeah.
general, it doesn't work. In general, to
Well,
Nice
Kelly,
to
you
meet
don't.
you.
Like, I'm trying to break you. You already giving me credit about getting you to talk to people. when you're out. Like, you know, like you have to be okay with going out by yourself.
I
Like,
go out by myself, but that's because I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But I go out to eat. Like I go sit at the bar, I'll go to Steak 48 and have a rack of lamb chops and some Brussels sprouts. But you know, and then I go home.
Shameless plug of her famous and fabulous meal, her favorite.
And I just go home though, so it's just like I don't go out to.
Yeah,
like,
I've
meet
always,
people.
I don't mind going out by myself. I've gone to the movies in my life by myself. I'll go out, you know, I go out networking by myself.
Yeah, you can go out and network, and I could
I'm
not.
big on that.
I'm not like, hey.
Well, because I'm networking. I'm not I'm not dating. So looking to date. I'm literally. Can y'all buy some wine? Get on the table. Buy some food.
That's the difference.
Oh, I'm the.
But it's the same thing.
Oh,
I mean, it's the same
I'm gonna help you
thing.
have a breakthrough, honey. I love meeting people.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, yeah, she's
out.
seen me in action. I don't play.
I
Come on
know
with
she
us.
does. She do. But when I go out
know.
by myself, like I don't talk to nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
I just sit there and eat my food.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to me.
Cheers to myself.
Cheers
and
to
then I
us.
just go
You got
home.
the bill, don't worry.
I hate it though. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's just like I get sick of it. I really, really.
What don't you like
really
about
do.
being out by yourself?
Um.
Because
what
you go
don't I
out
like
by
about
yourself.
it? Right.
Because
That's
you
why I-
have to, because you want to go out and eat and have a good
Exactly.
time.
That's why
So I can
changed
get that
it from I
part.
hate it because I don't hate it, but
Okay.
I would like to talk to somebody instead of just.
Yeah.
What's your
exactly.
reservation? What's stopping you? Why can't you just say hi? What's stopping you? Do you not? Are you an introvert or extrovert?
I think I'm an introvert, but it's weird because I don't know what I am. Maybe I'm in between. Honestly,
Because
I
you're
don't feel
such a
I
boss
fit
in every-
a box.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Because you're such a boss in every other aspect of your life. You're in China, you're making deals, you're doing all this, you're talking to people. You couldn't
Yeah, I talk to people.
have arrived to where you are unless you opened your mouth.
But other than that, I don't like. Let's just say, for example, if I go out and I talk to somebody today, they would have no idea. They would have no clue who I am or what I do because I don't talk about myself. I don't share anything about myself. They have no idea who I am.
Yeah.
That's hard for
And
me
they
too.
have to start a conversation with me.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell them nothing. So a lot of times people just think and a lot of people say, "Oh, you look so young." They don't know that I'm as old as I am, and so they probably just think I'm a little college kid sitting up here
Whistling Dixie.
using my sugar daddy credit card
Right.
to eat at Steak 48. So they're not interested in really talking to me anyway. So
No, most people don't know how to start conversations.
Right, that's true,
honestly.
too.
Like
Exactly.
people don't know how to do that. It's a talent.
That's true. That's true.
That's
You know?
very true. That is a talent. Yes.
Yeah, I remember, I mean, you know I can go out. I mean, I remember, and even today, if I go out, if I'm out networking or just decide to go out like you and have something to eat and I'm by myself, I notice that guys will be staring at me to death. Like their eyes are popping out. Won't come over and say shit. We'll just be looking at death. Like, what? Are you, am I intimidating? And I have guy friends where I'll share that conversation with, like, why, even not that I'm even wanting them to come over and say,
Right,
but I'm just
but
like,
just
why
wondering.
don't, I mean, just wondering, like, why, are guys that insecure? Are they that intimidated? I'm very, very approachable. I'm very sweet and nice and will say hi back. I might say hi first.
Right.
And so there's so many insecurities. I mean, guys, girls, both are so insecure in so many ways when it comes to dating, especially when you're out. Like if you're out and you're having a good time and you see somebody you're interested in, or you see somebody, like, you know how if we go out, we'll see somebody like, oh girl, that's cute. Like we don't mind doing that.
Right.
But when it comes to dating, I notice the opposite sex, they'll look at you and they won't even say anything. Then you got those aggressive guys where they're like you said earlier, Kelly, how your first date, the guy was doing this. I can't handle that. Because that makes me feel like you want to go somewhere else that we'll never make it to.
You just
We
need
won't
like
be
a
going to it.
one-liner. You need like 2 lines. Honest to God. And I have girlfriends that are good at doing that. And they, you know, I learn from like, oh, that's a good idea, you know? Like, oh, have you ordered here before? Have you had this here? Have you had this before? You know, and it feels awkward saying something like that. But if you know what you're going to say, and
That's true.
And you just do it, I think that it works.
You're talking about just opening up the conversation.
Yeah,
Right.
something.
So things that I'll do, because I'm very, very aggressive when it comes to networking because I'm networking with a purpose. I am not trying to go out every day just to be, I've got a collection of, I can get fucked up in my house. So that's not what I'm out there doing.
Right.
I literally want to meet other people and see if we can collaborate in some kind of way.
Yeah, but so do you. I mean, like you'd like to talk to other people. It's just like it's just more difficult to do that.
Well, just be in the
what
moment.
Do you say?
Oh, okay. So, for example, if I sit down, I could just say this. I was at one of our favorite bars, and I had just left a meeting with a fellow chef. I had did an event with him, and we were just recapping that event. So we had went to happy hour at one place, and so when that meeting was over, I said, well, you want to join me at the other place? And he was like, oh, no, I got to go, but you know what, I'll definitely walk you over there. I'm like, okay, cool. And so he did that. And so I go in and I sit down, and I'm at the bar, and these guys were leaving. And then that's fine, I order my dress. And we'll get to, remind me in case I forget, girls, don't wait for somebody to buy you a drink. I hate that. That's my pet peeve. I can't stand it. But anyway, I'm sitting down at the bar, and this guy comes over after the two guys that were next to me originally left, and he was like, hi. And I'm like, hi, how you doing? Now, I could have been standoffish and said hi, and then that was that. And like, oh, and I said something like, he saw me drinking something, and I'm like, he ordered his drink. I said, what did you get? What did you get? Are you copying off of me? I can't be in here and drink wine by myself. And he thought that was a joke. But you have to get related to people if you're going to be hitting them with, how you want them to support your business. You know what I'm saying? So, but you want to get related first. So, or I might say something first. I may say, oh my goodness, I don't know what to drink. What did you have to drink so far? Or just make up some conversation in the moment. It doesn't really matter. It could be anything, but you can break the ice. A woman can break the ice. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying?
Force yourself.
I don't. It comes easy. You would have to.
But,
it comes easy for me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it totally comes easy for me. But since we're talking about dating, and women do go out to bars, on other notes, they go out to bars by themselves or with their girlfriends looking for someone. Mm-hmm. That's fine too if that's what you want to do. But ladies, please, do not go to a bar, sit down for an hour without a drink. Because men really don't, they know that you're waiting for someone to ask you for a drink. Don't do that. At least have drink money. Look on the menu and see what's the cheapest drink you can buy, and buy that and sip it for 6 hours if that's what you have to do. But that is my pet peeve. You're going out, and what if no one even notice that you're there? You never get a drink. Like, don't go out for drinks. Don't go out for drinks expecting a drink. Make sure you have your, and chances are a guy, if you're beautiful or just a nice person that they are interested in conversing with, they'll buy you a drink anyway if that's what you're seeking. But I just can't, something that just does something to me when I just see a girl just sitting there. Now, granted, this doesn't mean anything if you are sitting there without a drink because you're pacing yourself. You've just come from somewhere else and you've already had your fair share, and you're not ready to move right into drinking. You're trying to brace yourself. That's different. But if you just came from the shower, put your clothes on, and you're out there and you're just going to sit there,
that's your game
so
plan.
Your fairy god drink father can come buy you a drink. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a very great point, right?
Absolutely.
And then we're talking about online interracial dating. And I'm supposed to be talking about my story, right?
Yeah. Your
Drum roll, please. I would date outside of my race. I'm not close to dating, close-minded when it comes to dating outside of my race, because my world is rainbow.
Okay.
The area that I live in is a mixture of people, my family, my close and personal friends, my business acquaintance. I care about how well does somebody treat me. He could be any nationality, so I'm open to dating outside my race if I had to be out there, and I have, and that story, because I was asking you earlier about the guy that you dated, the African American, your first boyfriend. Wow, that is just something. I'm just still on that. That's just that first boyfriend.
It doesn't seem weird to me, but
yeah, that's just That's cool. I was wondering, how did his family, because I asked you this, how did his family accept you, and how did, more importantly, your family accept him?
I mean, it was just totally normal. Both of them.
That's great.
I mean, it's probably why it doesn't seem bizarre or weird to me, is because my family doesn't see that either, you know?
Perfect.
And they never even said anything about it, ever. And they didn't feel like it. They didn't act, they liked him a lot, actually.
Yeah. Well, I've dated more than on one occasion outside of my race, but this one in particular that was a significant relationship to me. We were actually engaged. And we met on Match.com, as we've been talking about all night. I want my check match. I have the
just a match. Just send the match.
If you're out there listening, I want my check. Give me some royalties. I found some great men who happen to be very dear to me on your site. So, right. So, and I was very grown, and his family. His parents didn't want him marrying the African American. Now he was open. Obviously, we're engaged.
Yeah,
and
that's
we
moved.
Weird. We did move pretty quickly. I mean, like we had a first date. Then the next day was the second date. The third day, we were connected. We were so connected. Like he was really, and I didn't even know that it would be like that because. I mean, yeah, I was open to finding my match. That's why I was unmatched. But I knew it was going to go like that. And it was just so easy, so smooth. And we had so much fun. And then when it came to meeting his mom, his dad wasn't bad. His dad was, like, very nice to me. His mom was about to get that bullet. I can't say that. Can I say that? They're going to sanction me. I'm okay. Mama was about to experience these paws. I'm just saying, no, I'm just saying, no, it was crazy. It was crazy because she was so, I mean, everything. Okay, oh my God, I'm going to tell you this one, how I met his mom. This is so crazy, but I remember this just like it was yesterday. So we were in Miami, just on like a little getaway from Chicago, and we were just on that bonding kind of thing. We were trying to just get away. And then his mom, but we were going to meet his parents in another part of Florida. We went to Miami. We said, well, since we're going to Florida, let's chill in Miami, before I go meet your mom. Let's at least have some good times before I go and experience
he warned you.
He didn't know. That was just, no, he didn't warn me. He didn't have a clue that this was not going to go well.
What?
He wouldn't have put me in that situation. I do believe he would not have put me in this situation I'm about to tell you about. So we're in Miami and we're having a good time. I know the next day I'm going to meet his mom and his dad and everything. So we're just like living it up, drinking it up, having a good old relationship time. And so we actually had our fair share. Like it was a wrap. When we went home, it was just like, back to our hotel, it was like, I don't want to see anybody. Period. Because now we're like out until like 3 or 4 or something like that in the morning. And so his parents came a little early. And we got in a little early. Like, we're here, we just got in. I get a half a second of sleep, and then his mama calling on the hotel phone.
For real.
So
What are you coming to the hotel for? You're supposed to go meet them somewhere.
Exactly, girl. Why do people do what they do, honey? If I had those answers. Wow. So now I'm like, oh my God, I'm still hungover. So I ain't meeting your mama like this. I'm for sure not about to meet your mama still hungover. Right. That ain't gonna happen. So when they got there earlier than we were expecting them, I was like, babe, your mom just called. She's like here, like, and I'm, no ma'am, no sir, I can't meet your mom right now. Oh, babe, don't worry. I'm sorry, sir. Did you hear what I said? I said, I'm still drunk. You want your mom to meet me like this? No, ma'am. No, sir. So anyway, he's like, well, I'll go downstairs. So he went downstairs. Okay, because we had a time. Let's just say the time to meet your mama is 10 a.m. and she is calling the phone at 7. I am not obligated to say hi to mama until 10 a.m. That means I've got some more sleep. I got some beauty stuff to do. Oh, and I'm just making up the time. I'm just making up the time. That might not be the correct time, but I'm just saying it wasn't the time I personally agreed to. And it was morning. I was still asleep. Like, it was, he went and got us breakfast. It was morning.